What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixaparties here, and welcome back to Danganronpa Another. When we left off, the investigation is complete. We have all of the clues that we've been allowed to legally give. And now we're going to walk into our new trial room to deduce the truth to try and find our freedom and get out of here.
Do not quote Bubble in my presence.
All right. But we are going to go inside now. And it's going to enter us back into the old translation too. So,
oh yeah.
With the confrontation from the trial, this is going to be the old Zephyr translation style. Yep. So prepare for that experience. But that's the one that a lot of you know already. So now then, let's go.
It's like we're teleporting back in time.
Yeah. Beyond this door lies the way to the last class trial. Now, what is this room exactly going to be that's been kept away for a while? It's just a prison cell. But this is a dead end? Oh. Oh, this is an elevator?
It's going up. Normally the elevator during the class trials went down.
Where's it going up to? We only have 5 floors till we reach the top. This should be physically impossible. It felt different from the usual trial, but the mood did not change. The tension when heading to the courtroom. A space of heavy silence that embraces each individual's thoughts. And we finally set foot on the final trial.
Oh boy.
We're in space.
Are we going to be in a tower? God.
Are we in space? Well, not.
I think we're just in a tower.
I think we would be flying, because I mean we were at the top of where we were at. We went outside and saw it.
Well, no, it was behind us. We didn't see behind us. We saw in front of us. We saw the ocean. We didn't turn around and look at the building we were in.
I guess, but I think it was pretty. Okay, this is. Hello. Oh God.
Come here, everyone. This is our last trial. Is this the rooftop? That's it. To be exact, this is the observatory.
Thank you, ma'am.
Isn't it nice to have a panoramic view
of our dead friends? Yeah, great.
Damn.
The first view I see when I come here is the courtroom.
I told you we were up top.
You'll find out when you see the courtroom. That's what you meant.
I guess it's better to show it to you first and come here and realize that all of a sudden that we were surrounded by sea, right? It's not so shocking anymore, is it?
It was nothing from the beginning anyway, because we're going to win and get out of here. Hey, wait a second. What is that? That monitor. Yes, what can I do for you? What? What are you doing in a monitor?
Yeah, that's weird.
He isn't coming out to the court this time? What are you talking about? I'm here. Who didn't come?
Monokuma-sama, what you've shown so far is fake, and in a way, you can say that this is the original Monokuma. Original Monokuma? Well, it's nothing strange anyway, so don't worry. In the class trial this time, Monokuma-sama and I will also participate in the trial, so you have to use your reasoning, Monokuma-sama. Oh, right, go to your seats without arguing one by one. I want to start quickly now. Now that I think of the climax, my body heats up to the point where I can't stand. Okay, she's just breathing heavily. I'm not doing that one.
That's how it'll happen, so everyone hurry up and move it. I like to move it because the fact is, the fact that I appeared in this form means that I'll do everything in my own power.
Oh,
okay.
Boy.
Now, I'm not the judge in this trial. I'm just one person. I want you to treat me like a bear.
Indeed. It's the last one, and Monokuma has increased the trial seats a little bit to free up space to enter. Thanks to this, Kisaragi-sama's seat was also created. Well, he was already dead, so a seat for the portrait was made.
You rotten being. don't disrespect Kisaragi.
Seat for the portrait is crazy. Ooh, scary. Kino-sama, you're very elated now that your ban has been lifted. Wonderful. Everyone seems to be prepared. Let's get started soon.
I still can't believe it. This is Akane. That Akane who had been my strength. But now I have to fight them. Fighting. Overcoming despair. We must survive until the end with everyone. Oh boy, we're getting okay, yeah, cool, great. Yeah. For everyone.
We could see all their dead bodies.
We must survive for everyone who has died.
Damn. God.
The truth is waiting right in front of you with its door open. Hope, despair, a wow. The last fight that neither side can back down. That's how the final class trial opens.
I was not expecting to see Otori still blue, not
Bro's
gonna
a
lie.
winner. A life-threatening judgment. A life-threatening lie. A life-threatening betrayal. A life-threatening discussion. A life-threatening excuse. A life-threatening class trial. Dun dun.
AKA a deadly class trial.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still this. It still means the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw a save right here, and I just realized something that'll be a little unfortunate on this. Is that since it's the old version, we don't have the save after every minigame we had before.
Oh, frick.
So that's probably gonna be fun for me specifically as time goes on. But we're gonna go and begin the final class trial and see what happens.
All rise. I knew you were gonna do it.
Now let's start with the explanation of this final class trial. In this class trial, we will discuss all the truths in this killing school life. If you uncover all the purposes and means of the mastermind, including this killing school life, then students will be victorious. And they will be able to return home safely through the helicopter waiting outside. However, if you can't figure out all of them, you all will receive a harsh punishment, and as the survivors come to zero, your killing school life comes to an end.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, in this class trial, I'm also participating in the discussion. Please treat me as a student, not as a judge.
And surely this will be a fair trial?
No. Of course, there will be no such thing as slaughtering in the middle, or refusing to admit defeat. Take it easy, but not too much. We're going to find the truth and get out of here. Hey, Maeda, I'm sorry, but not everyone will. Don't forget we have to punish those guys who made us do this and took the lives of innocents. Oh, I'm so scared. Well, if you win, I won't stop you no matter what you do. But why does he sound so confident? It looks suspicious, too. I'm not confident at all. There's nothing suspicious.
Gaslighting.
Actually, I'm not sure if we have to go this far, but Miss Tyra wants this.
Monokuma-sama, please don't tease them too much. Is everything in order now?
Okay, Miss Tyra Mosher, whatever the fuck that means.
What?
Well, and now you guys, let's discuss the truth now. The discussion for the truth. A class trial to uncover the truth of all the events has begun. What we investigated this time, and based on everything we've experienced so far, let's find out the reasons as much as possible. And we must win. I'll punish the evil mastermind and get out of here alive with my friends. But if you suddenly ask us to discuss the truth...
Confused on where to start. I thought you would be, so I prepared a question from my side. Question? It's not a discussion about a murder case and the number of people is small, so I think it's better than talking randomly. Basically, you will answer the question I ask and I will tell you on the spot whether the answer is correct. If you answer each question in this way, won't you be able to reach the truth?
I sure hope so. It's not a bad plan. Start wherever you like.
Okay, so the first question goes like this. The identity of this place where we are now. Since this is the most basic fact that's connected to the truth.
The identity of the place we are now. There's nothing to think about too long because we've each known for a long time. The identity of this place is...
It's one of the Kisaragi Foundation.
Oh god, is this going to be translated or not? I think Ink said that some of these were translated to still be workable and not just... Oh Okay. Give me the V.
Kisaragi. There it is. Get it.
Sa.
Ra, right there. No.
The winged dragon of Ra fled.
The winged dragon of Ra fled.
Ra.
Gi.
I'm gonna say lab.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and there's the B right there.
The B showed up in the box.
It did. Hello. Thank you.
Get it. There we go.
I thought for a second it was like one of the pre-planted letters in there, and I was like, oh, the B's there.
Nope.
No, it just happened to be there.
Spawned in.
Nailed it. The identity of the place we are now. At first, everyone believed that it was Hope's Peak Academy, but that wasn't true. The true identity is a laboratory owned by the Kisaragi Foundation.
Yep. The exact name is the 3rd Kisaragi Laboratory. The board near the entrance was almost erased, so I couldn't read it properly, but it seems that it is a research center mainly for software and brain research.
Oh boy. What's even more surprising is the fact that this lab is not located in a central city, but is located on an island surrounded by the sea on all sides. We were moved to a place like this without our knowledge. Yeah, the view beyond the 5th floor door that I saw when I investigated it was definitely shocking. I didn't know whether or not it was Hope's Peak Academy, but I never guessed it'd be this far. Then the fact that you guys know that means the door to the outside has been opened.
Well, except for the fact that it was an island in the exact name, I had already predicted this a long time ago.
Immediately after leaving the ballroom, Makar explained it to us. Well, I also made some guesses based on the traces of the Kisaragi Foundation everywhere in the research facilities that cannot be seen as school facilities, although there was no corroboration. Yes, the door to the outside, that door on the 5th floor, reminded me of the structure of this building. The place we thought was the 1st floor was actually the 4th basement floor.
Which is crazy.
The place we thought was the 5th floor was the real 1st floor connected to the ground.
I remembered before coming here. After Uehara found Maki's phone, it was only natural that it came out of range from signal. It was in the middle of an unknown sea, and the place we tried to call at the time was the 1st floor of the student dormitory, meaning on the 4th floor basement. That's the right answer. This is the 3rd Kisaragi Research Lab. I think it was a facility built for artificial intelligence research. When the Kisaragi Foundation was around here, it seems it has been neglected for a long time because it had gradually declined since the 2nd CEO took over and has become obsolete. Oh, and the structure is also correct, but to be precise, it's not a 1-story building. It's been in a bit of a remodeling right now. Isn't this courtroom an observatory that's about 4 stories high? Originally, there was an elevator going up only. How do you know so much about the subject even though you're not a person from the Kisaragi Foundation?
It's not surprising, because I know that much. No, you guys originally knew.
So that's why he wasn't freaking out about the elevator going up.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my god, and he's like,
Past sense? That means Kisaragi himself informed us. The one who brought us here in the first place.
Hey, Kinjo-sama, stop. Leave it until there. Even if your memories have returned to you alone, don't go too far. The game won't be fun, right?
Game? Don't make me laugh, you rotten bitch.
Got her.
Wasn't you who told me my ban was lifted until wasn't it you who told me the ban was lifted until I arrived at the trial? Besides, this isn't a trial on a murder case, it's just a trial that uncovers the truth. The sense of game is to be enjoyed alone.
Meaning only by her.
Yeah.
No, this is entertainment. Didn't I tell you? Originally, I could have disposed of all of you without having to do this, but I only gave you a chance to tell me the truth through my promise for them and entertainment.
For her.
You have to obey the rules and have a sound trial on both sides, and if you don't follow the rules, it's no fun, you know?
What, are you threatening me now? This is a joke. If this is a case, this isn't a fair trial anymore, is it?
I am doing this for you. You see, there are people who get confused and Kinjo-sama goes too far ahead.
It can't be. Kisaragi brought us here? But the Kisaragi Foundation... Huh?
He's like, God damn it. Don't forget, this is a class trial. It's important to clear up with order and agree with everyone's opinion, and fluttering around that memory of yours alone is like claiming that you found the culprit without any clues and just went around cheating. I don't mean to take her side, but I'd like to ask this from my side as well. I sometimes wonder how far the truth can be reached only with the information we found out.
Alright, but if you're stuck, don't hesitate to ask for help. Because there must be information that only the one who has regained their memory knows.
Which is why she's like,
Yeah.
So that's all. Let's go slow, because there's still plenty of time here. So how far did we go?
You were only told that this place was the Kisaragi Research Lab, Miss Tyra.
That's right. This is the third Kisaragi Research Lab. It was not Hope's Peak Academy. Then why are you, the students of Hope's Peak, at this research center in the middle of the sea?
Whether it's a game or entertainment, we're also getting to know them. Some might feel this was predetermined. But even so, we're getting closer to the truth. The reason we were at the Kisaragi Lab. Let's discuss this. Oh boy. We got a lot of things added to truth bullets throughout all that. We got like 30 fucking truth bullets. Oh god.
Oh, okay. Killing school life, I'm guessing? Oh god, where are you all who should have been at Hope's Peak Academy in a research lab like this? Last thing I remember before getting trapped here certainly is introducing ourselves the day of the entrance ceremony. God, that was hard.
That's right. Our memories past that point were erased. But thinking rationally, they only erased specific memories. Is that really possible? For a method to erase the memories of 15 people at once to exist?
Okay, so that's probably what we'll be.
Yeah, so we're linking to sleep for memories.
Yeah.
Right, how much I think about it, it makes no sense. Oh,
rationally speaking, it's hard to believe, but looking at the Kisaragi Foundation technical prowess, we can see that the human scientific capability has advanced further than we thought.
And there's my existence too!
Oh my god. Goodness.
The reason why we moved to the Kisaragi Research Lab without knowing it is probably because of the memories of our school life disappeared, as Makaru and Kinjo said. We don't know why we are here. We need to first start with our amnesia.
Okay, so it's the device.
Yep, school life.
Yep, there it is. So that will be at Otori's thing.
Yep.
So he's like, how? So we thought you read, we thought you looked at stuff.
There was a lot you put in front of me, my guys.
There we go.
You think I remember every little thing you throw at me?
Probably not.
I can't remember my own Meemaw's birthday.
Meemaw! Not Meemaw.
He would totally say Meemaw.
Oh yeah. He says Pops.
Exactly.
So
some kind of machine. Wouldn't it be possible to use something like that?
Pops and his Mama Meemaw.
Mama Meemaw.
No!
You throw an Italian and put them over in like Oklahoma for 5 years. Mama Meemaw.
Stop.
A machine? What machine?
That was so stupid.
That I'm not quite sure. A machine capable of removing, modifying, and manipulating memories for a certain period of time, maybe. What's wrong, Maeda? Nothing, I just felt dizzy.
Oh.
Anyway, wouldn't it be possible to erase our memories using such a machine?
That's right. In the last part, when we were investigating, he was feeling a little funky.
Yeah.
He was feeling a little funky. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think my final
I think he's gonna snap at some point during this trial.
I mean, I think my final theory that I kind of have of like the big secret that hasn't been shown to us yet of why everything's been happening here is that
you think he's a member of Ultimate Despair, of one of the like extras, like she is?
No, I think that Akane was and is like our prime despair member, and
I forgot the exact name for the Ultimate Despairs outside of
the thing that they have, the despair agents or whatever it is.
Yeah,
but I think that all of us were succumbing to despair and becoming ultimate despairs, and Kisaragi being the one that was away at his father's funeral and trying to save us. I think it was an experiment to
erase our memories, to get rid of the despair,
to try and reset us in a way.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we probably got found out and so everything is falling apart from the plan he originally had. But I think the memory devices were to erase the ultimate despair that essentially overtook us. That's my main thought. And that's why I think every time we think to our past, the chip like messes with our memory, because it's like, don't think about that, because that's the bad.
It's not a chip. It's just that it was like the brain waves got messed with the machine.
Well, I mean, there was very directly like when the Kisaragi alter ego was talking, like it was straight up an implant device. I thought he said, like, they're straight up.
He was saying how Junko's mind was essentially put on a chip, and that's how the AI Monokuma as the quote-unquote original could exist, is with her being in it. But I don't think there was anything about putting chips in our brains.
I mean, I think that's what's going on.
We were just hooked up to the machine and it changed us.
Because I think that's the reason why Kinjo is fine, is because he literally shot the implant that was in him that, you know, was stifling memories from coming through. That's my thought process, and that's my theory that I'm sticking with here.
Do you think if it broke, it would have like pierced his brain and he would not be okay right now?
It's fiction. You gotta have some leniency.
But
even if you say it was a machine, what kind of machine was it? Are you talking about fantasies,
find out.
Yuki? Have you ever seen it? We are gonna see. I'm just giving my I want to give my prediction
Yeah.
of where I think the story is going, because you know I'm theory boy. That's what I do. No, I haven't seen it, but somehow I just. Why? Why didn't I actually think this idea was correct?
Are you okay? You seem nervous. Do you not feel well?
It's not like that. I was saying my thoughts. There's no proof. If there's any confirmation, there is, Maeda. Huh? As Maeda said, there is a machine capable of wiping our memories. Really? You guys don't know because you've lost that memory.
Yeah.
But I saw it in my hazy consciousness just before I lost my memory. A gigantic mechanical device that swells up in my head.
Was that maybe the huge shadow behind the information processing room?
I can't say for sure because it was dark, but I think that's probably true.
Yeah, it's because when we saw that, Maeda was like, "Wait, that's the machine," and then he was like, "Wait, how do I know that?"
Yeah. What's certain is that the mastermind clearly used a memory erasing device, as Maeda said. I'm surprised. I didn't think there was really a machine like that. If it wasn't for Kinjo's testimony, I'm sure I wouldn't believe it.
Oh, so I guess there was no evidence, so we don't have to be disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising, but rather than that machine, it's more surprising that Maeda mentioned that machine.
What?
You don't usually think of such absurd thoughts first, do you? Normally it's the person who does your voice. Still, Maeda answered right away without thinking of any other possibility. Is very amazing.
That's, well, I'm not sure. Somehow I just thought that first. When something like that came out, it made me dizzy. Maybe Maeda's memories are slowly coming back. His memories are coming back? If my memory is correct, that woman, Akane Taira, did that. The machine was still in the prototype stage. There are some uncertainties. My memory came back, but not in a perfect state. I also kept myself safe. I tried to keep myself safe. Is that right?
Well, the chatter seems to be getting a bit long, but anyway, that's the truth. The one I used for you is called a memory manipulation device, since there is no official name for it. In the past, a machine was used by a certain student while improving it. I was also taken over, so I don't know the details of this part.
I'm feeling a bit squeamish, but I can keep going. The reason we were brought to a Kisaragi lab must have something to do with that erased memory.
I just realized something.
Yeah?
If the memory manipulation device thing, because like that, there goes your theory of Kisaragi using it. Taira used it on us.
Well, let's just keep. I think there were multiple things going on.
Also,
here, but
Kinjo would be very different if the purpose of it was to keep despair away from us.
I also had that thought, and I won't erase the fact that he could be now playing into Akane's hand and be a bit of a traitor for us, but we'll see.
Why do you have it out for Kinjo so much?
I don't. It just has crazy theories that sound fun that way.
Leave him alone. He already almost died.
Oh, man.
He even had us punch him.
I know. That's exactly what a despair would want. Pain, suffering.
I'm gonna crash out on you one of these days. Wait, there's something I'd like to see. Karma right there. Karma, bitch. Wait, there's something I'd like to know before that. To be able to manipulate memories, Akane Taira, not Kisaragi. Did you erase your own memory?
I mean, she did say that it is something that was being actively worked on and developed by a student, meaning Kisaragi was intending to do that.
Yeah, but he could have made it, but it doesn't mean he was going to use it. Yeah? That's still in doubt, but at the end of the class trial, you said something out of context that was hard days to live without thinking about them. Besides, Monokuma said, "Are you back?" It feels like her personality completely changed and she's been acting so far. I can't explain what that kind of purpose erasing your own memories. It's really hard trying to figure out exactly what they're saying.
It's all good.
The only problem is that if that happens to be part of the plan, the future becomes unclear as a result for the mastermind. I was going to explain this a little later, but it can't be helped. As Mikaru just said, I erased my own memories.
Was that really it? You don't have any idea, do you? I don't know what your purpose is, but if you erase your own memory, you won't even know your original purpose, right? Excuse me. Controller. Work. Work? Thank you.
Controller? What are you talking about? That's because in the first place, my memory had nothing to do with the purpose. Just as my memory is back now, I've also prepared the keyword to get my memory back, just in case. Well, that's how it roughly happened. I'm done with my story. We're going to finish talking about me, right?
Still, she really erased her own memories. That's why she used the expression, "this is the real me." But I don't know why. What's the benefit of doing such a thing?
The keyword to getting your memories back seemed to be ultimate despair.
Yeah.
Huh. I wonder if somehow Kisaragi told us that.
I think here's my final thought.
And Kinjo remembered that, and that was a way to oust her out of the walls, essentially.
I think my full thought process, and there's essentially a piece of evidence I can use to co-align with it, is that, you know, we had our basic school life as it started. Things went crazy downhill fast, and with the assistance of Akane Taira being an agent of despair, everyone fell into despair. Kisaragi was the only person free from it by trying to deal with all the stuff of the fallout of his father passing. Found us suffering from it, and then took us to the lab so that he could do the experiments to fix us and kind of have us live here. But because Akane Taira was an agent of despair, Junko probably found that out and used that to attack the lab, which is why the first floor, the top floor, has been covered in blood. I think the agents of despair, ultimate despair, attacked the lab, and then Junko took over and was like, let's have some fun here. I like these games. And then gave Akane Taira her, like, despair back and was like, we're going to do something fun right here. You're going to make everything a clean slate and we're going to have a killing game. But here's a trigger word for you that in case you need it to, you know, get your memories back. But that's my thought process and how it all played out now.
So you think this is kind of like an in-between the first and second games? Like in if it were to be placed in canon?
Probably, yeah.
Because I mean, obviously, if this can't take place after the second because Junko, so.
Well, actually, this can't take place after the first if Junko's. So technically, it would have to happen kind of in unison with everything going on in the first game. But let's keep it. Did you say all this already?
No.
All right.
Why did I do that? If you look closely, my memories don't really matter to me. It would be bothersome to consider the number of issues later.
If you've forgotten where you're supposed to be talking, I'll help. Erasing your memories is the aftermath of using a memory manipulation device. And I even said that those who lost memories have something to do with why you're here. Noisy, even if you don't say anything, I know.
Noisy.
Anyway, when we woke up, the fact that we were in Hope's Peak Academy or the Kisaragi Lab means that we were already in this place before we lost our memories?
That's the way, that's the way it is, isn't it?
Then, isn't something weird? If we hadn't been kidnapped, I don't think we would have come to such a strange place just because we were crazy. No. Maybe the premise that this is a strange place is wrong. What? Didn't she say a while ago that they did some remodeling? In other words, it's possible that the Kisaragi lab was modified to imprison us from the beginning.
It's not a possibility, it's about being right. Isn't it crazy the lab looks like a school? Besides, the surveillance cameras equipped with guns and various machines we saw at the time of execution can only be seen as the latter case.
Not only that, we've always been suspicious of the Kisaragi Foundation because the place we went to was the Kisaragi Foundation's lab. On the contrary, the Kisaragi Foundation might have been the ones protecting us. No, but it's not just speculation. Many clues have already been found. Just as we heard from Kinjo, Kisaragi was originally our classmate. Contrary to what we thought, he might have been in a position to fight against the mastermind.
Oh. What? Why are you...
I can't accept that. Oh, wait a minute, Yuki. Yeah, aren't you getting too ahead of yourself?
Did you forget that's his name?
I'm used to hearing Maeda, so
Yeah.
I was thrown off by it. Teria, is there something you want to object to? Of course, I did my own investigation too. I mean, I've tried to do my own reasoning, but...
They're on first name basis. What does this mean?
Looking at what we found, I can't believe that the Kisaragi Foundation is innocent. That's what I believe. If I'm wrong, then please convince me with no doubts left. Alright, what exactly are the bullets are going to give us for that so I can preemptively try and get that ready?
I'm so used to them saying last names.
Kisaragi Foundation will probably be at the bottom there.
But also, is it written?
Sure, because I'm looking at it myself. Kisaragi Foundation ain't being conclusive, I know that ain't it. But I ain't going too far to say they were on the side. Fighting the mastermind. Judging by the technology used in this killing school life so far. Oh my god. Even if they ain't directly the mastermind. I got that one. Possibly they're supporting them 8 and 0. I admit the Kisaragi Foundation is suspicious, but do they really have any relationship with the mastermind? No, the clues I found during the investigation support the fact that it wasn't the case. If I think about it, definitely have an answer. And I have to convince Terio with that answer. Like, I think it's
that's why they went with
here.
the Towa Group and all that, not the...
Going too far to say on the side.
Yeah. It's gonna be that
Fighting
one
the
that was
mastermind?
like up there.
Yeah, it's coming up here soon. The technology is going.
Ah!
Mastermind.
Not yet. I think it's coming up.
Come on.
Yep.
Right, please?
There we
yes.
go.
All right, cool. Nailed it.
Boy, now I'm having a crisis of which is there. If it's, I don't even know.
What do you mean?
If it's because, okay, so it has to be. It has to be first and then last names because Yuki is the first name. So
Yeah, Teria, that's not it.
so that means he's only calling Kinjo by his last name. That's crazy.
The Kisaragi Foundation didn't support the mastermind. There's evidence of that on the computers in the electrical room on the second floor dormitory. Just as Teria said, the mastermind singled out the Kisaragi Foundation, but the Foundation refused to cooperate and fought against them. I know that too, but that only means they couldn't cooperate voluntarily. Maybe they were forced to follow them, right? The data also contained contents that they threatened to take their successor as hostage.
Boy, he calls Mikaru by her last name too. What? Why are they close? Why are Tori and...
It is as you say, Teruya. But didn't you read to the end? It's clearly written there that they were going to keep their hands off from the Kisaragi Foundation considering their profits and losses.
Also, I know it could just be a translation thing. Just let me make funny ha-has.
In addition, there's another reason why the Mastermind doesn't need to seek help from the Kisaragi Foundation. It is obvious if you look at the technology used by the Mastermind, they've received some help somewhere, but not from the Kisaragis. That means they already received aid from elsewhere. There's been evidence, that is, Where's the stuff that talks about the Towa Group?
Towa?
Or the Towa Group?
Did you say Toya?
I did.
Oh God. It's not any of the notes. That's right. Utsuro is another thing that we have to worry about.
Yeah, whatever that is. It was an early one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it there. I'm gonna see him despair. School life.
Where?
Am I fucking lost? This is the beginning.
Yeah.
Because cancer life.
Erasing memories, forcing them to kill each other.
Kamakura. The inside of Hope's Peak. The tragedy.
Is the Towa Group not okay? It's a masterminds behind all the despairing incidents. A group known as okay.
Could it be Ultimate Despair instead as a group?
No,
but they're
maybe.
the ones looking for.
Oh wait. Go back to the Kisaragi Foundation. All we're looking for sponsors to fund. They requested aid from Kisaragi Foundation with manifest. The Kisaragi Foundation, but they refused and fought back against the despair. They considered blackmailing the foundation by taking the heir, the ultimate inventor, and will hope to get off. Decided to back off due to fierce resistance. That's what we used against his argument just now.
Yeah, we need to show who the other people were that sided with.
Oh, probably the external agents thing, maybe. In the IPR, what is that?
That's those are all the spare Monokumas that were in the information processing room is what that is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking through everything else to see if there's anything on there.
Oh man, there's so much info. Wait, go back. Also, it seems they believe everyone would be safer in that place. No.
Yeah,
There's nothing about.
I guess I have to assume that it's
Towa Group here.
Is it Ultimate Despair?
Maybe. We could try. That's the closest thing that I can think of. We're operating from the outside.
Could also be that one. But nope, that's not it.
Damn.
No, that's not right. Something's wrong. Let me think again. I heard while investigating, I heard about them. Other than the Kisaragi Foundation, let's call the clues from that conversation. Controller, please. Thank you.
Ouch.
Well, thankfully we have the infinite focus points,
Yeah.
so we essentially have. So maybe external agents? No,
But that's what we just did.
It is the Towa Group, but where are they?
But we
Am I dumb?
Evan, we just picked external agents. Why'd you do that?
Well, no, because the first one I picked was Ultimate Despair.
Oh.
And so this time I was like, maybe it was the specifically Ultimate Despair external agents.
I thought you picked external agents. Sorry.
No, Am I losing it?
Oh God. The tragedy? Wait, what's in the tragedy? Using violence, behind every dissent, their presence was always there. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair.
I'm just gonna start hitting things, cause what the fuck do you mean?
Man.
Like, we know the answer.
Yeah,
but I can't find it here.
Anywhere. I'm
just gonna throw this out there.
No,
of course that's not it.
It's heard about them. Yeah, but
okay, hold on. Because everything past this just goes into stuff that's made in the school.
Lizzie had no AR.
Maybe this
Created
because
in
it's
Towa City. Yeah.
Wait, it's the Monokumas? Okay.
God.
It's because the Mastermind has already received cooperation from other than the Kisaragi Foundation.
It's just the fine print we had to find.
Yeah.
Damn.
Jesus. I heard it from the display in the information processing room, but there was information about Monokuma. According to that information, the place where Monokuma was made was in Towa City from
my God.
Towa Group, a robot built with technology.
Towa.
Unlike the Kisaragi Foundation, no one knows about them. I don't believe it either, but it was mentioned carefully. Because they got the cooperation of the Towa Group, and there were no need to threaten or seek the help of the Kisaragis.
Did we ever figure out if it was Towa or Towa?
Nope.
I think we would always just go back and forth just in case.
Yeah, I can't believe it. There are several chain stores subtracted to the Towa City and a Toy Mart.
I'm sorry, but what Maeda-sama said is true. We have no contact with the Kisaragi Foundation. All the necessary technology was lent by the Towa Group.
Ah, Towa. I miss them.
God.
So there's nothing strange about saying that the Kisaragi Foundation was actually the one who protected us. Oh, wait then. All the evidence for those claims is all that Akane prepared, right? There's a possibility everything was manipulated.
That is not likely.
Huh?
How many times did I tell you that this trial is fair? Besides, there's no benefit for us doing that. At the start, I said this trial itself was like a bonus stage, but if you keep suspecting and doubting, it'll get difficult, won't it?
I don't know about the Towa Group, but I can at least attest that the Kisaragi Foundation is innocent. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, let's say the Kisaragi Foundation wasn't on the side of the mastermind.
What do you mean, let's say?
But if not, then why are we in their laboratory? Well, you know what? We'll find out while we're in the laboratory. Next time.
And when we start back up again, you're gonna have to skip through the whole trial.
Well,
right?
I mean, we're gonna keep going here for a moment here, but then after that one, hopefully we'll reach the save point at that point. But God, yeah, most likely.
Oh yeah, because the save point isn't.
It's in the intermission.
It's in
which
the,
there's like one inside trials usually.
Trial suspended type situation. If that even happens in this one, we won't know.
Please.
Otherwise, you would have to.